So we have been watching Arjuna's vision. What he saw, what he could see, Krishna told him first, you can see anything that you want to see in this vision. He saw that. And also Sanjay explained, it was just like if 1,000 suns rise at a time in the sky could be equal to that. That was what his words were. And then Arjuna also expressed his feeling. It is something trying to put in words which cannot be put in words. That big was the vision. It was beyond his mind to comprehend. He saw that endless form. In all directions he could see. It created not only joy in him, it also created fear in him, which he admits in Shloka number 45. Bhayena cha prabhavatitam manome. Because he saw Bhishma, Drona and others getting into the mouth of this cosmic consciousness, facing their death, and many of his heroes were also in that list. So it was a mixed feeling of joy and fear together. And then he wants Krishna to get back to normalcy. Very intelligent is Arjuna. In the Shloka number 46, he expresses another beautiful desire for our sake. Kiritinam gadinam chakrastam ichchamitam drashtum atmaham tataiva. Look at the beauty. He saw the Vishwarupa. Krishna is standing in front of him, which he can see anytime. Now he wants to see that Chaturbuja Rupa of Mahavishnu. Kiritinam gadinam chakrastam. I want to see you wearing crown, with mace in your hand, chakra in your hand, ichchamitam drashtumaham tataiva. So I want to see you in that form, tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena. I want to see you in your four-shoulder form. That is what we consider Mahavishnu. Having four shoulders, having Shankha Chakra Gada Padma in his hand, which we already know. Arjuna, for our sake, asks a question. I would like to see that form of yours. Sahasrabaho Bhavavishwamurte. Now he is Sahasrabaho. Wherever he could see his shoulders, head, and all other things which he has already expressed. Now he wants to see Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam. I want to see with your crown on your head and mace and chakra in your hand. Ichchamitam drashtumaham tataiva. I want to see your that form. Tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena. Your four-shoulder form I would like to see. Now what is his form? He also says, Sahasrabaho Bhavavishwamurte. Now all shoulders are his shoulders, all heads are his head. That is the form which Arjuna has been seeing. Now he wants to see him in the form of Mahavishnu concept of ours, with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. I think we can recite. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam.
Kiritinam Gadidam Chakrahastam.
Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tataiva.
Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tataiva.
Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena.
Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena.
Sahasrabaho Bhavavishwamurte.
Sahasrabaho Bhavavishwamurte.
Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam.
Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam.
Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tataiva.
Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tataiva.
Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena.
Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena.
सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते.
सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते.
You close the bracket which you started from Sthane Hrishikesha till here. And also you can add two more shlokas, second chapter 7 and 8, where he says, Karpanya doshopahatas swabhavaha pruchami dharma sammudachetaha yachreyasya nishitam bruhitan me shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam नहीं प्रपश्यामि ममापुनुद्यात् यच्छोकमुच्छोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम् अवाप्य भूमा वसपत्नमृद्धं राज्यं सुराणानपि चाधिपत्यम्. 7 and 8 of second chapter. It completes a beautiful prayer for us also. That is being sung by one of our previous students. Will be posted into your WhatsApp group. Those who are willing to have this prayer as your prayer also can practice that. When Arjuna completes his wish, we know Krishna never denied whatever he asked for. And now Krishna speaks. Shri Bhagavan Vacha, we have come to Maya prasannena tavarjunedam rupam param dashitam atmayogat tejomayam vishwamanantamadyam yenme tvadanyena na drushtapurum. Bhagavan speaks, pleased with your way of behavior, I have showed you with my Yoga Shakti this Vishwarupa. It actually is Tejomayam Vishwamanantamadhyam. Krishna also says the brightness of it. Tejomayam. Arjuna told that, Sanjaya had told that, Krishna is also saying that only because he had a special eye, Divyam Dadamite Chakshuhu, he could see that. If not, his sight would have gone at watching of this Vishwarupa. So, Vishwamanantamadhyam. Yenme tadanyena na drushtapurum. There is another interesting thing he says. Nobody else has seen in this form anytime, anyway. Now I would like to draw your attention to an interesting factor in spirituality. No second spiritual leader has seen the same form which the other one saw. There are thousands of sannyasis in Ramakrishna Math. They're all great. But none of them had the same vision as Ramakrishna had. So here what we have to know is, every one of us will have our own way of seeing this cosmic consciousness which he decides. Let's read this, let us enjoy this, let's have the vision in our own mind, it's okay. Many people get enlightened with many other things on earth. Ravi Shankar Guruji, I have been told that he was sitting in Bhadra Dam area where he saw Bhadra river flowing down the dam. He had that vision of what he had. That is what I have been told. Ramakrishna Paramsa saw swans just flying in the air. He saw that and he had a vision of cosmic consciousness, and from there it changed. My Guru, U.G. Krishnamurti, was telling, when this vision happens, it will be your death. That is to say, death of this personality and a new personality will start from that vision. So he says, Tadannena nadrushta purvam. Nobody else has seen this. That wonderful vision you have had, Arjuna, because I was pleased with you, and I could show it because of my Yoga Shakti. Nobody else in the world has seen this. And I am cosmic consciousness everywhere in the form of light. Those are the things Bhagavan says to Arjuna. Maya prasannena tavarjunedam Rupam param darshitam Atma Yoga. How could I show you? Because of my Atma Yoga. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa with his touch could make Vivekananda have a vision of Kali. What could be the power of Krishna himself? Therefore, Atma Yoga I showed you, Tejo Mayam Vishwamanantarum. This brightest of the bright vision that you had, Yanme Twadanyena Nadrushtapurum. Nobody else in this world has seen this. True it is, true it is. Only Arjuna could have it. And then as an interpreter, it was the great Jaya of Sanjaya. He, unless a commentator says what is going on in the warfield, he cannot make a commentary. See, Sanjaya has been blessed with that ability to see it. Though it is indirect, he has been seeing and explaining, and he was also very fortunate, I hope. I think we can recite. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam
Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam
Rupam Param Darshitamatma Yoga
Rupam Param Darshitamatma Yogat
Tejomayam Vishwamanantamadyam
Tejomayam Vishwamanantamadhyam
Yanme Twadanyena Nadruštapurvam
Enme Tvadanyena Nadruštapurvam
Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam
Maya Prasannena Tavarjunedam
Rupam Param Darshitamatma Yoga
Rupam Param Darshitamatma Yogat
Tejomayam Vishwamanantamadyam
Tejomayam Vishwamanantamadhyam
Yanme Twadanyena Nadruštapurvam.
Enme Tvadanyena Nadruštapurvam.
And also, Krishna explains the greatness of this vision once again. Nobody else can see with whatever effort they do. न वेद यज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः न चाक्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः एवं रूपं शक्यम् अहन्नृलोके द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरुप्रवीरा. Kurupravira is a name to Arjuna which Krishna calls. The greatest hero of Kurukula. This vision, not by reading Veda, na Veda, not by reading all Vedas any number of time, any number of day. Not yajna, doing many rituals you cannot see there. Not dhyayana, any amount of reading cannot make. Na dana, give everything that you have as a gift to the others. Even then you will not see. Nacha kriya tapobirugrahi. Supposing you do the greatest of great work to help the society, you will not be able to see. Or tapobirugrahi. Do the greatest tapas. Nobody else can see this form. Here we get a doubt. If nobody else can see the form again, what is the use of Bhagavad Gita for us? If it is only for Arjuna, we wouldn't read it. Thinking that we also will have something of our own after reading it, we have come to it. This shloka creates a doubt, which Krishna will answer a little later. Be ready for his beautiful answer later. But here Krishna is saying, na veda yajna adhyayana dana kriye ugra tapas. Hope you got all those things. Na veda, not by reading Veda, not by reading yajna, not by doing adhyayana, study of scriptures, not giving everything that you have as a dana to others, or not even by doing the highest kind of work, or tapobir ugraihi. Ugra tapassu means we have seen people doing tapas in a different hard ways. Some rishi hung himself upside down to a tree and meditated. Some people put fire round themselves in front of them and behind them and then do the tapas, they say. Such ugra tapas also, whether it is good or bad, Krishna has told he doesn't recommend it, which we know. He recommends a beautiful middle path. Natyasnatastu yogosti nachaikanta manushnataha nachati swapnashilasya jagrato naivacha, he said. It was in 6th chapter, he said. He said, Yukta ahar viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnamobodhasya yoga bhavati dukkaha. This yoga will remove all your sorrows. Be moderate in everything. With your food, with your rest, with your meditation, with your work, and so on and so forth. Only then you can realize, he had told. Adrinda, this tapobirugra won't help us also. That's what Krishna says to see this param. Evam rupam shakya aham nruloke. This rupa is not possible in this human world. Nruloke, loka of humans. Loka of humans, it is not possible. Drashtum todanyena. Anybody apart from you will not be able to see this. By doing what? Studying Vedas, doing yajnas, doing study, giving all to others, which you have before living, or giving the greatest of great jobs uh, to the benefit of the world, or doing tapas for a long time with severity. Ugra tapas. None of this can bring a vision like this to anybody else. You are the one and only one in this world to have this vision. That is the promise Krishna makes to Arjuna and to us also. You are the one and only person who can have this vision. It is the first one and the last one. Didn't Krishna show vision at other times? He did. When his foster mother, he had eaten as a boy, he had eaten mud. And mother was afraid, uh, Nanda's wife, Devaki. No. Yeah.
Yashoda.
Yashoda was afraid. She wanted to remove the mud from the mouth of baby Krishna. She asked him, open the mouth. The boy opened, then she could have a vision of himself. He had shown it. Another time he had shown it before he was born. He had come personally, told Vasudeva and Devaki not to worry and take the baby to the other place, and everything he instructed. He showed his vision and disappeared. Another time we know that he had shown the vision in the Rajya Sabha. Krishna was there in the Kaurava Rajya Sabha to make a deal to avoid the war. At least to take 5 villages for Pandavas to avoid the war. Then Duryodhana said, no, if you can take it, you can take by fight. And then he wanted to tie this fellow Krishna to a wall there. Then also there was a vision in the Dhritarashtra's palace. They tied each other to the wall. Krishna was just outside because they saw Krishna in everybody. He did show it, not like this. He can show it, may not be like this. If we want to see only this one, it is only our mind that gets. This is what I see in people speaking, people preaching spirituality too. Sit like this, and your what's that Shakti called? Rises from Mooladhara to
Kundalini.
Kundalini.
Sahasra. Kundalini
Kundalini.
rises. Yeah, Kundalini rises from Mooladhara to so on. There is an interesting joke that I had heard. A man was believing in Kundalini that it would one day rise from his Mooladhara to Sahasrara like a thousand-headed snake. He was sitting in his meditation. Suddenly, the movement started on his back. Slowly, it rose up. From Mooladhara, it came to Swadhisthana, and Swadhisthana, it came to Hriday Chakra. And so on it happened. It was happening. He was observing, oh, I am getting this Sahasrara, rising of my chakras. And then it slipped and went somewhere else. Then he saw it was an ant climbing on his back. It went certain way and went out. So don't be under the impression that you will get the same thing that is told by your guru. Just be sincere, you have your own experience. That is what Krishna has been saying us. Just be a good human being. Your vision is your vision. None will have yours. That's the beauty of spirituality of this culture. If you want to have the same thing that he had, you are a second-hand man. You only imagine what he said is happening in you. That's all. Not necessary at all. Not necessary at all. Do meditation, leave the rest to Krishna, be happy with whatever he has given. Some wonderful experience you get, it's okay. Yours is yours. Nobody can have a claim over it. So he says, this Rupa won't be seen by anybody by reading Veda, doing Yajna, doing Dana, doing Adhyayana, doing great action, or doing the great tapas. Shakyam rupa, evam rupam shakya aham loke drustum tadannena kuru pravira. Great hero of Kuru. Nobody else can see this vision. That is what Krishna says. I think we can recite. Na veda yajna dyainair nadanaihi.
न वेदयज्ञैर् न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः
न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः
न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः
एवं रूपं शक्य अहं लोके
एवं रूपं शक्य अहं लोके
द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा
दृष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा
न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः
न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः
न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः
न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः
एवं रूपः शक्यम् अहं नृलोके
एवं रूपं शक्यमहं नृलोके
द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा
दृष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा.
And after this, see, when we see some certain great tragedy or great vision, we may stop our development there. It could happen that you saw one thing and you are wonderstruck and you cannot come back to normalcy at all. That could happen with some of the tragedies which I have seen. Some relative of ours lost a child of theirs when she was in the college. The pain was so much that rest of the life she could not forget that at all come to normalcy. Had to live on tablet till the end of her life. Some visions also could happen like that. You may not be able to get back your normalcy. So Krishna's responsibility is to get him back to normalcy. They have to forget this experience. I told you, Vasudeva and Devaki, when they had seen Krishna coming and advising them. Immediately after that, Devaki becomes normal. He begins to weep for her baby. So that forgetting of this vision is an experience which we must all have. Mathe veta macha vimuda bhavaha. Don't get into fear or frightened, get confused or frightened after having this vision. Drushta rupam goram idringmamedam. You have seen the most tragic vision also. Not only he saw gods, he also saw the death of so many. Ghora Rupa he had seen. Vyapete bipritamana punastam. And then, you be free from the fear of this one. Pritamana punastam. Again, let you have your own old feeling of Arjuna's natural nature. Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya. Therefore, look into my other form. A great discussion will go on about this Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya. Arjuna wanted to see the Chaturbhuja form. Did Krishna show it or not? He did. But is it mentioned? Not necessary, because we have seen Krishna answering every question whenever Arjuna asked it. He sees it. Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya means he showed his Chaturbhuja form. Maybe he is again in the form of Krishna. Here we have to note it. It doesn't also, but didn't he see this Chaturbhuja form which Arjuna requested? Yes, he did. What is he referring to here? After seeing that form, probably he is seeing Krishna, his original brother-in-law, and the charioteer. And beautiful form. That form is very good for us. In fact, in the Mahabharata serial, the role of Krishna was really mesmerizing. Wonderful it was. There were two Mahabharatas in the first Mahabharata of that time. Always pleasant, always good looking. You have that form. You will have that. You have that vision. Once again, forget the entire vision that you had. That closes the vision. It opened when that specs was given. Jnana Chakshush was given. He could see this. Jnana Chakshu withdrawn. He forgets it. Look, beauty. That was given. He could see. Krishna says, don't get it, don't get stuck there. Come back to normalcy. You will see my Chaturbhuja form. When he requested, it was done. You can see me in front of you. As Krishna once again. Mathe vetha macha vimoda bhavaha. Don't be confused. Don't be frightened. Having looked at this frightening form of mine, being free from fear, and please be pleased again. May you see that particular form of mine. Beautiful is this book. He doesn't say Chaturbhuja form, who Dayanand Saraswati doesn't say. You see my form, he just says. Only in this book it is like that. In many of the books, they will have a great discussion. This is Chaturbhuja form, this is Dvidah. Not at all necessary. See my form, Krishna says, and he sees it. I think we can recite. Mathe vetha macha vimoda bhavaha.
Mate vyata macha vimuda bhavaha.
Društva rupam goramidrumamedham.
Društva rupam goramidrumamedam.
Društva rupam goramidrumamedham.
Društva rupam goramidrumamedam.
Vyapeta bipritamana punastvam.
Vyapeta bi prita manah punastvam.
Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya.
Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya.
Mathe vetha macha vimoda bhavaha.
मा ते व्यथा मा च विमूढभावः
दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमीदृङ्ममेदम्
दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरम् ईदृमेदम्
मीदृङ्ममेदम्
निद्रुममेदम्
व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनः पुनस्त्वम्
व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनः पुनस्त्वम्
तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
And now Sanjaya comes again. Sanjaya, we know why he is there. He is telling everything that he saw to Dhritarashtra, which we have been listening. Ityarjunam Vasudevastatoktva Sakam Rupam Dasyayamasa Bhuya. Krishna, saying these words, which he said in 49, Ityarjunam Vasudevastatoktva. Vasudeva told this to Arjuna, Sakam Rupam Dasyayamasa Bhuya. He showed his original form. Here is the discussion whether Chaturabhuja, Dvibhuja, and so on, not necessary. He saw Krishna. Sakam Rupam Dasyayamasa Bhuya. Ashwasamasayata Pitamenam. He promised the fear-struck Arjuna. Ashwasayamasa Pitamenam. Arjuna was afraid to see it. He was frightened. And he promised him, Bhutva Punas Saumyopur Mahatma. He became pleasing personality in front of him once again. Saumyopur Mahatma. That Mahatma become Saumyopur. Pleasant to see. Pleasant to see. Say, for example, it is pleasant to see the Rama statue in Ayodhya. We don't go there and see a sculpture done by a Mysore artist. We see Bala Rama there. Very pleasant looking. So, Ityarjunam Vasudevastatoktva. Vasudeva told these words to Arjuna. Sakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaha. Showed his own form to Arjuna. Not only that, Ashwasayamasa cha Bhitamenam. He was still frightened. He consoled him. Ashwasayamasa cha Bhitamenam. Bhitamenam means he was still frightened. And he consoled him. Bhutva Puna Saumyopur Mahatma. How did he console him? He looked in a pleasantest form of Krishna. Could be Chaturabhuja form. Does not make much difference to us what form he saw. He could see his beautiful Krishna in front of him. That closes the vision. We started, Arjuna requested, Krishna showed, he could not see it. He gave the eye required to see this. And then he saw. In the meantime, Sanjaya expressed what he was seeing. Arjuna also in great details explained what he was seeing to Krishna in front of him. Everything over, back to normalcy. He has been seeing his friend, brother-in-law, charioteer, Krishna in front of him. Ityarjunam Vasudevastatoktva. In this way, Vasudeva told Arjuna, Sakam Rupam, you can underline, Sakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaha. He showed his original form. Could be Krishna, could be Vishnu, why are to be worried? Both are good for us. Ashwasayamasa Chapitamana. Third line. Arjuna, who was struck by fear, was assured to be comfortable. By being what? Bhutva Punas Saumyopur Mahatma. The greatest cosmic consciousness, which he could see everywhere, became Vishnu and became Krishna. Saumyopur Mahatma. Beautiful, great personality, he appeared in front of him. That closes the vision of Arjuna. A wonderful experience to pass through these shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, I think we can recite. इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्ततोक्त्वा
इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्ततोक्त्वा
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेकम्
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्योऽपुर्महात्मा
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा।
सञ्जय उवाच
सञ्जय उवाच
इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्ततोक्त्वा
इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्ततोक्त्वा
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं
आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्योऽपुर्महात्मा.
भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा।
That closes the vision of Arjuna and vision of Arjuna, and Arjuna himself speaks now. Beautifully he speaks. Arjuna vacha drishtvedam manusham rupam. Krishna, I have been seeing you as Krishna now. Drishtvedam manusham rupam. I have been seeing your human form. A beautiful personality in front of him. Manusham rupam. Tava Saumyam Janardana. Very, very pleasant to look. Most handsome. Maybe the word beautiful, which is generally the right of ladies, could be used for Krishna also. Most beautiful form. Such pleasant, such attractive. Drishtvedam Manusham Rupam. I have been seeing your human form. Tava Saumyam Janar. So pleasant you look. I see your the most pleasantest form. Idanimastu samruttaha. And I have become cheerful once again. Sacheta prakritingata. I got back my original nature. I have no fear left. All that vision I saw. Now I am back again, Arjuna, in front of you. Drishtvedam manusham rupam tava saumyam janardana. Look at the beauty, whatever may be your language, Indian language. These words will speak the meaning of Bhagavad Gita to you. Drishtvedam manusham rupam. I have seen your human form. Tava saumyam janardana. Janardana, I have been seeing your pleasantest form, most beautiful form. Idami masmi samruttaha. I have come to normalcy. I have got back my normal behavior, normal feeling. Sacheta prakritingataha. Seeing this pleasing for human form of yours, Janardana, now I have become cheerful, restored to my original nature. He promises Krishna is back again as Arjuna in front of him. Look, started, had a vision, everything he had, and then Krishna blesses him, and then he wants to see Chaturbhuja form. Then now, ultimately, Arjuna promises, I have been seeing you as Krishna. And I am back to normal. I have regained my original nature. That's what he says. Drishtvedam manusham rupam tava saumyam janardana. Wonderful shloka. Idanimasmi samruttaha. I'm getting back to normalcy. Sacheta prakritingata. And my original nature I have got back. That is what the assurance Arjuna also gives after seeing cosmic vision, Vishnu Rupa to Krishna. I think we can recite. Arjuna vacha
अर्जुन उवाच
दृष्ट्वेदं मानुषं रूपं
दृष्ट्वेदं मानुषं रूपं
तव सौम्यं जनार्दन
तव सौम्यं जनार्दन
इदानीमस्मि संवृत्तः
इदानीमस्मि संवृत्तः
सचेताः प्रकृतिं गताः
सचेताः प्रकृतिं गताः
दृष्ट्वेदं मानुषं रूपं
दृष्ट्वेदं मानुषं रूपं
तव सौम्यं जनार्दन
तव सौम्यं जनार्दन
इदानीमस्ति संवृत्तः
इदानीमस्मि संवृत्तः
सचेतः प्रकृतिं गतः.
सचेतः प्रकृतिं गतः.
Bhagavan speaks now. Krishna also wants to say something. Sudurdashamidam rupam drashtuvanasi yanmama deva apyasya rupyasya nityam darshana kankshana. Again there will be a discussion. Is it Vishwarupa, Vishnurupa, Krishnarupa and so on? Not at all necessary. Bhagavan says, Sudurdarsham rupam drashtuvanasi yanmama. Whatever view you have seen of me, Krishna, Arjuna, Deva apyasya rupasya nityam darshana kankshana. Even the devas want to see this form every day, and you have seen such wonderful forms. Deva apyasya rupasya nityam darshana kankshana. All devas want to have this vision of yours every day. That wonderful form you have seen. They want to see, maybe they might not see. That wonderful form you have seen. Sudurdarshamidam rupam. You have seen this form of mine, which is very difficult to see. Not easy to see. Not easy to see, even for gods. That's what he says. Deva apyasya rupasya nityam darshana kankshana. Even the devas want to see this form of yours every day, but they don't. What such wonderful form you have seen in me, including Vishwarupa, Vishnurupa, again with Krishnarupa. Who else will not be ready to see Krishna in your dream? A beautiful person in front of you. Just good for us. If you can recognize Krishna is there in front of you, it's a vision that that could change our life altogether. So Bhagavan says, this is not an ordinary form which you have seen, Arjuna. Even gods are desirous to see this form every time. Which form? Could be Vishwarupa, could be Vishnurupa, could be Krishnarupa too. There is nothing wrong in that. If you have a vision of Krishna, it's really we are blessed. I don't make a difference between Vishwarupa, Vishnurupa and Krishnarupa. He can become that, he can become that also. So any form is good for us. Bhagavan says, Sudurdarshamidam rupam drashtuvanasi yanmama. You have seen that form of mine which is very difficult for anybody else to see in this world. Even devas, deva apyasya rupasya nityam darshana kankshana. Even devas are willing to have this vision of mine every day. But it is not easy for them, but you have got it. Krishna assures Arjuna, you have seen something which is beyond the reach of even the devas and others, tapasvis. I think we can recite. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Sudurdarshamidam Rupam
सुदुर्दशमिदं रूपं
Drashtuvanasi Yanmama
दृष्टवानसि यन्मम
Deva Apyasya Rupasya
देवा आप्यस्य रूपस्य
Nityam Darshana Kankshinaha
नित्यं दर्शनकाङ्क्षिणः
Sudurdashamidam Rupam
सुदुर्दर्शमिदं रूपं
Drashtuvanasi Yanmama
दृष्टवानसि यन्मम
Deva Apyasya Rupasya
देवा आप्यस्य रूपस्य
Nityam Darshana Kankshinaha.
नित्यं दर्शनकाङ्क्षिणः.
And then Krishna says once again, Nahu Vedayana Tapasa Nadanena Nachejya, which you had already told earlier, you remember? You have noted that, underlined that. That is Shloka number 48. What he told in 48, you can put a 48 mark there so that you will get back to that Shloka. Nahu Vedayana Tapasa Nadanena Nachejya. This form of mine, Vishwarupa, Vishnu Rupa, it is not easy. By doing Veda Dhyana, by doing tapas, by doing dhana, by doing homa havana. Yajna chejyaya means offering in the fire. Shakyamevam vido drashtum, drashtuvanasi mamyatha. Whatever you have seen there cannot be seen by others. That's what I told. Every spiritual leader has his own different vision. That's what Krishna has been telling us also. Nahu vedairna tapasa na danena na chejjaya. Look at the beauty. By reading Veda, Adhyayana, tapassu, dana, homa, shakya evam vido drashtum drashtuvansi yanmama. As you have seen, others will not be able to see. That does not mean others will not see, but they will not see this form only which you have seen. We have to be very careful with this shloka. If none of us can see that form, what's the use of Bhagavad Gita for us? You can again close it and put back on your shelf. There is something for us also. We have our own Krishna's blessings. We can have our own vision in life, but not just exactly like as I said earlier. We will be second-hand citizens if we sit like that and seeing that what's it called? Chakra is rising from Mooladhara, so Sahasrara and so on. If you think like that, that's only dreaming. No, just study, be natural. You will have your own vision. It could be different. My vision is different, yours is different. All the 8 crore, 80 crore, 800 crore people who are there in the world, if all of them try to have this, they will have different visions according to their own standards, ability to see. Nahum Vedaina tapasa nadanina nachejya. I think you can all understand all the four. Naham, I can't be seen by Vedai. By reading Veda, by doing tapas, by dana and yajna. 4 words, I think you got it. Shakya evam vido drashtum drashtuvansi. As you have seen, others will not see. That he doesn't say others will not see. They will not see as you have seen the vision. This is very important. Every one of us is eligible for a vision. In our own way, we will have ours. That is what Krishna is warning us in when we have come to Bhagavad Gita. Hereafter, you cannot sit and say that I have not seen Vishwarupa, which Arjuna saw. You will not see it also. Be sincere, you will have your own vision. That's what he is promising us also in Bhagavad Gita. I think we can recite. Nahum vedairna tapasa
Naham vedairna tapasa
na danena na chejjaya
na danena na chejyaya
shakya evam vido drashtum
shakya evam vido drashtum
drashtuvanasi mam yatha.
drashtuvanasi mamyata.
Nahum vedairna tapasa
Naham vedairna tapasa
na danena na chejjaya
na danena na chejyaya
shakya evam vido drashtum
shakya evam vido drashtum
drashtuvanasi mam yatha.
drashtuvanasi mamyata.
I think we can go to